Welcome to Mark's Money Moment, where you'll discover insider secrets on how to save time, energy, and money when buying, selling, refinancing, renovating, and maintaining your home. This episode is brought to you by Mark Stewart of OmniFund Incorporated, a trusted mortgage provider for California homebuyers. Now, here's your money moment.
Are you considering buying a new home or investment property in the near future? Buying a home is a major investment, no matter how you look at it. But for many homebuyers, it's even more complicated and costly than it needs to be because of blind spots where they're lacking critical information. Information that can literally make or break their chances of buying their dream home, or add tens of thousands of dollars in unnecessary costs, or countless hours wasted in fruitless activity. It's crazy. Homebuyers are in many cases making the biggest investment of their lives without any step-by-step roadmap for success. In response to this obvious need, we've decided to create a brand new homebuyer guide titled 15 Homebuyer Mistakes, and more importantly, how to avoid them. We don't have time to get into all 15 of them right now, but here's one big mistake you must avoid. Mistake number 1 is confused buyers. Don't even think about starting to look for a new home before you figure out what you're looking for. I know that seems like common sense, but you'd be surprised how many people go out looking for a home and they don't know really what they're looking for. There may be a big difference between the kind of home you want and the kind of home you need. Ideally, you want to find a home that gives you everything you want and need at a price point you can afford. However, to avoid wasting time, energy, and money and ultimately regretting your choice later, it's important that you satisfy your needs first and wants second. In the long run, the greatest view in the world is not likely to make up for not having enough bathrooms. In other words, clarity is power, especially when you're buying a home. In our new 15 Homebuyer Mistakes guide, we'll provide you with a helpful little tool called the Finding Your Ideal Home checklist for identifying your needs and wants so you have crystal clarity about what you're looking for. Not only that, you'll also learn all 15 of the costly homebuyer mistakes that cause undue stress, struggle, and strife when buying a home. Here's just a portion of what you'll learn. Secrets for finding and buying the right property at the right price, even in a seller's market. How to get your offer taken seriously and improve the odds of having it be accepted thousands under the listing price. How to avoid overextending yourself and minimize unnecessary financial stress. How to avoid buying a lemon with unexpected maintenance and renovation bills, and much, much more. To claim your free copy of this informative homebuyer guide, call us today.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Mark's Money Moment. If you have any questions or comments, please call Mark today at 714-742-6789.